Welcome back to BetterAvecBourbon. Today we'll be making the Brazilian cocktail Caipirinha two ways. The traditional made in a glass way, and one that's closer to a Brazilian Daiquiri. What really sets apart the Caipirinha from a Daiquiri is the base spirit, Cachaca. Cachaca is closely related to white rum, but the main difference is white rum is made from the sugarcane molasses, a byproduct of sugar refinement, whereas Cachaca is made from sugarcane juice, essentially pressed sugarcane. This gives it a more complex, sweet, and earthy taste. To be Cachaca, it has to be made from sugarcane juice and produced in Brazil. Today I'll be using Leblon, as it's the most widely available Cachaca to me, rich demerara syrup, lime juice, fresh lime, and demerara sugar, a less processed cane sugar. Grab your ingredients and let's get to it. Let's start by building the traditional Caipirinha. A knife and a lime, and start cutting it into small wedges. The smaller the wedges, the less work required to muddle the juice out. I chose to go with about 8 slices, as when I've only done 4 or less, I've had poor results. Then grab a glass and add in 2 teaspoons of demerara sugar. Normally you'd be using cane sugar, but this is the closest I had on hand. Ideally spread it along the bottom of the glass. To that you'll want to add your lime and begin muddling well. Since the demerara sugar is unrefined cane sugar, you'll want to be generous with the muddling and give the sugar time to dissolve, which is why we're making it first. To that, then add 2 ounces of Cachaca, Once you've done that, simply put it to the side while you build the next one. Next, let's make a Caipirinha with more modern methods. Grab your shaker tin, and to it you'll add a ½ ounce of demerara syrup. The syrup form will allow all the sugar to be more easily incorporated into the overall drink. Then add 1 ounce of lime juice, and lastly add 2 ounces of Cachaca. Add the large shaker tin with some ice and shake well for 10 seconds or until the tin begins to frost. Then strain into your glass . Grab the traditional blend. Add generous portions of ice to each, and then stir each to incorporate the ice and allow for a more leveled out drink. You'll want to stir the traditional one more generously, as it was not shaken and used raw sugar. Adjust the ice if you need to for aesthetic reasons and because you want this to be refreshing. Now, let's compare the two, starting with the modern mix. I love the flavor. You get the freshness of the cachaça, the sweet molasses, and the fresh lime all incorporated well. Next, let's try the traditional. It's more lime forward, you get more of the cachaça taste, but the sugar definitely plays a more minor role here. You get different things from each, but I think ultimately the modern mix is a more balanced cocktail, but I don't think you can go wrong with either. The modern mix just feels like an elevated daiquiri. Try them out and let me know what you think in the comments. Cheers.